Welcome back, guys. Brock Page here. Random sports picks for fun. Got a great show for you today. Third installment of NFL Week 15 stats and info. You do not want to miss it. Also, be sure to fill out the poll questions on the top right of the screen. They'll pop up every 10 seconds in the first minute of the video. It's your chance, it's your opportunity to actually have a voice. I'll never silence my fans and critics. I'll always keep my comment wall up and running. These polls in that comment section represent a chance for you to connect with me and actually be the voice of reason. So do not forget to answer the poll questions. I really want to hear what you have to say. And without any further ado, here's what I have to say. We're going to start off Birds G-Men, 1 o'clock East in New Jersey. Carson's out, Nicky Six is in. And let me tell you, there are mixed reactions in the Delaware Valley. 50% of the realists out there know the season's over. Meanwhile, the other 50% say Nicky franchise will get the Birds a deep run this year. Only time will tell. What I do know is the numbers, so let's get into them. First off, Eagles opened 8, now bet down to 7.5. That line move was certainly expected with Wentz out. Total opened at 40, now bet up to 40.5. I think that opening total is actually more geared towards the Giants' ineptness on the offensive side of the ball. I got to imagine the absence of Wentz is worth 6 to 7 points. But still at that juncture, the Birds are a whole hell of a lot better than this Giants squad. Right now, the Eagles are $3.30 to win this one outright. Look for them to be used in a bunch of money line parlays with the Saints this weekend. And at the moment, I'm not expecting too much more movement on the spread in this one. We've got ourselves just about a 50-50 even split of the public and sharp money. Here's why the Giants bettors should still be concerned with their lean. I think a lot of recreational money fell on them, but your true professionals are probably going to stick with Philly in the spot here, despite being on the road with their backup. But anyway, here's why Giants bettors should be concerned. Number one, they haven't covered all year. This Giants team not only stinks in real life, they reek against the number as well. So far on the year, the New York Football Giants have covered just 38% of their games, with a 5-8 record against the spread. And with that horrifying stat in mind, just keep in mind that this Giants squad was catching points in 10 of those games. Once again, the Giants overall have covered just 5 of 13 games this year, and that's just one reason you should be concerned. Reason number 2, location. They don't cover in MetLife Stadium. They've actually failed to cover 5 of 6 in the friendly confines. The G-Men are literally covering just 17% of their games at home with a record of 1-5 ATS in the Meadowlands. Once again, the Giants have successfully covered the spread in just 1 of 6 games on their home field. And reason number 3, the state of the franchise. If you followed football in the last 3 weeks, you know exactly what kind of garbage fire is going on at the Staten Island dump. This Giants organization is in shambles, it's rebuilding, and it's extremely disorganized. So take that. Now, scoring-wise, looks like the books are not expecting much of scoring in this one. Once again, that one opened at a low 40 flat. Looks like some of the public money has a little faith in the offenses as this one moved upward to 40.5. Can't get a real good gauge as to how the Eagles' offense is going to do, personally. I know their D struggled lately, 30 points a game on average in their last 2. That might explain that over money coming in. Having said all that, though, we've officially seen a ton of unders out of both organizations. Eagles are 3-1 to the under in their last 4. Giants games went 4-0 to the under in their last 4 themselves. Tough to see why this one moved upward on the total. Maybe it was one of those false line moves by the books for all you contrarians out there. All that in mind, though, I'm going to forego a play on the total and the money line in this one. Just a little too expensive to lay that much, although I think the Birds are definitely a lock to win this one outright this week. All told, though, I'm going to make a play on the spread, purchase the hook, buy it down, and take the Foles-led Philadelphia Eagles -7, getting the job done against the number. All right, next game, Baltimore